Hey guys, it's Hal. How you doing? Back with another video after a while. Well, let's just say I had quite a bit of, let's just say, writer's block or speaker's block. I don't know, however you want to call it. Yeah, but there was something I read the other day, and I realized that it affects quite a lot of people. Perfection. Perfection. Being perfect. Now, a lot of people just have this general idea, and most of the time they don't even realize it, that perfection and being perfect defines who they are, defines their lives. If you're perfect, you have to have a perfect life. If you do something perfect, everything's going to be perfect. 1 plus 1 equals 2. You got it. Now, I came across a bunch of people as well after I read that document. And they have this kind of, you know, everything is perfect. Perfection is everything to me. I'm perfect. My hair's perfect. My shoes are perfect. My clothes are perfect. My car is perfect. Well, that might be the case, but in my opinion, I look at it this way. And that's the point of this video. What I believe perfection really is imperfection. You can't get perfection without imperfection. You can go ahead and you can be the best basketball star or best soccer player, or you could be best writer, best actor, best actress. But now the thing is, you can't get perfection without imperfection. And now the problem is with a lot of people in the world today, they believe that if I'm perfect 24 hours, 7 days a week, from dawn till dusk, I'm just going to be that way all through. But we live in a world where I believe that you shouldn't be afraid of your imperfections. Because as I said, imperfection gives you perfection. And just because you've got one or two imperfections here and there, it doesn't mean that you can't be perfect. So what I'm saying is, don't be afraid of your imperfections. Don't be sad because one or two things are wrong with you. Make them work. Don't be sad of who you are, how you think, what you do. Because for all you know, those little imperfections would be what defines you, what gives you your perfection. Because there are people who go ahead, who don't see their imperfections and live in a world of perfection. And they look at themselves in the mirror every day and they say, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, I'm sorry. All you're doing is just living in a world of deception. There's just a giant cloud hanging over you that's just saying, you're perfect, you're perfect, you're perfect. When in reality, it's like one of those creepy little, cartoon animated villains who are just, with the really creepy laugh and they're just rubbing their hands together and they're just saying, but your imperfection is right here. And then after that, they give you that little See? Now they don't want to accept that that creepy little villain is just right up there. He's just right up there. They know he's there, but they're all like, "Oh, I thought that was a fly." And that's what makes the worlds fall down. Whatever castle of perfection they built up, it comes tumbling down. But when you can accept your imperfections, well, it actually makes you a lot stronger. Because you can wake up every day knowing that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. If it doesn't work out so well, well, I can see how I can work around it. So just because something goes wrong once doesn't mean that it's your fault or you did something wrong. And even if you did do something wrong, well, consider it a learning factor. Like, oh, geez, what did I do? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I tried to make an espresso without the cream. And they like cream. Oh, I hate myself. I hate myself. There's nothing to live for. Just wake up the next day and know, oh, alright, fine. Next time I make an espresso, I'll add cream. Because you know it's good. You know it's good. If you've ever had an espresso with cream, you know it's like, you just kind of, it's like, your eyes roll back and you're just like, ooh, heaven. Well, yeah. Now look at me. Here I am just talking about espresso. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have one after this. But anyway, that's for another day. I'll figure it out. So back to the topic at hand: perfection and imperfection. Imperfections define who we are. That's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. They consider themselves perfect, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 100, and they figure that they have never done anything wrong from beginning to end. That's why they are so perfect. When in reality, they're just living in a world of denial. They don't realize that it was their imperfections, and it is their imperfections that defy them, that define who they are. It's the one that keeps them going. It's the one that keeps us going. So people, everyone who's looking and watching this video, please remember that just because you are living